Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to the Horse Racing Enthusiast on Teesside Ste&Dee with your results for Thursday, the 18th of December. It has not been a good day, so I'll apologise in advance. We have finished the day quite well. We did have a good winner at the second last race, but let's go through the races in general today. Sir Maxie in the Southall 122. What a very disappointing performance from that one. Certainly should have done far better than it did. Finished well down. It was the second top rated actually won the race today. That one, Sir Maxie, previously was 85. The one that won it, A Pint of Bear, was 83 previously. So the second top rated won that race. But Sir Maxie should have done far better, especially after its fourth in the last time it ran. But that's horse racing, isn't it? Throws up some spanners in the works every day. Southall 322, double time, another one. A little bit disappointed, but it was only 2 lengths behind the winner in the end, even though it finished 6th. 2 lengths behind the winner is not a lot in a mile race. Sure, that is one definitely to note, I think, for the future. And it's not a horse I think I've backed before, to be honest, double time. It was off an 81 previously, and I can tell you now, Hale End, which was the second top rated, so for the second race in a row, the second top rated won the race, and again, that was only £1 behind the one we had double time. So it was that type of race really. And when you look at some of them today, top rated was 81, second top rated was 80, third top rated was 79, fourth top rated was 78. That's how tight that race was. Maybe in hindsight I should have left it alone, but I didn't. I was brave enough to go for it. It didn't work out. Anyway, moving on. Southall's been really poor today, I'm not going to lie. 422 Neptune Legend. Now, I really did like the look of this one. I'm not going to lie about that either. Very poor, although it finished 5th, only 1.5 lengths behind the winner, so nothing major there. Certainly another one I think to note. It was well down the weights, but it was another one of those races where that was top graded 86. The nearest to it was 85, the nearest to that was 84 and 82. So it was another race probably in hindsight I maybe should have left alone. But I just like Neptune. I think it ran the other day and it was well fancied then and it was well fancied today, just didn't deliver. But it is what it is, isn't it? We just take it on the chin. Right, and the last one we had at Southall 522, well, I can't defend this one. Sense of Worth, top rated, well ahead of anything below it in the weights, just did not deliver. Really poor performance. No getting away from it. It should have done far better than it did today. It didn't, and that really, so 4 races at Southall, 4 pretty poor results. Well, 2 poorish and the other 2 were appalling. Sir Maxie and Sense of Worth, very poor. So we moved on to Chelmsford at 7 o'clock. Now, I must admit, like last night, I did like the look of this one. It is one we backed a few times, and it's been a good winner for us today. 17-2, it won at SP, and of course, the best odds guaranteed. Shala, Asker, a really good winner there, and it's nearly pulled me back for the day. I've only lost about £1, so I'm not too upset. And I thought, well, I've got the winner on that, a 50p win on that, so it wasn't bad. And it was the first one in my 10p each way doubles that's come in, so I thought I've still got one to go. And Existent was the one I really fancied to get the result in 7:30. It just didn't happen. Absolutely awful run from Existent. 107 rated previously. That's right up in the top, pretty much the high class, class 1, 2 and 3s. It should have been in, and then the nearest to it was 94 and a 92. So realistically, it should have done far better than it's done today. But as I've said in horse racing, it's always the case. The ones you expect to do well don't. But I must admit, Shallowasca delivered. And that's pretty much it for today. As what has been overall a poor day, 3 out of 10 maybe, I'll give it. It would have been 0 out of 10 if Shallowasca hadn't come in, but the other 5, poor performances from horses that I would have certainly, with the figures they had, expected to do better. And as the Skull Report would say, could do better. Have a good night. And I will be on probably at half time in the Crystal Palace game with your selections for tomorrow, and I believe there is 3. 3 I think I've got for tomorrow. That's it for a Friday. I've got to say, it's not the greatest of days for a Friday. It really, really isn't. On the all-weather, of course, I'm not touching the jumps. So that is it for tomorrow. Anyway, that's it for now. That's you back to normal with the results. And this is what I'll be doing every night, just analysing them. I've given you a couple to note for the future. And we will see you later on tonight. Good night for now.